The Gaza ceasefire is on the brink of collapse. So what's really happening? The ceasefire that began on January 19th is now arguably in its most fragile phase. Tensions between Israel and Hamas have escalated, and with each passing day, the chances of maintaining the ceasefire are shrinking. Yesterday, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu issued a clear warning. If the hostage exchange is not completed by Saturday, the ceasefire will end. This statement contradicts U.S. President Trump's plans to take over Gaza. But what's happening behind the scenes? Hamas claims that Israel has not delivered the promised aid and humanitarian support. Hundreds of thousands of people are waiting for 300,000 tents and 60,000 caravans, but these have not reached Gaza. In the cold and harsh winter conditions, the shelter problem has become a critical issue. Hamas leader is currently in Egypt, holding intense talks to revive the ceasefire. But things are far from easy. Israel says, yes, we are sending aid. But the discrepancy between the figures and the actual delivery is evident to the public. It is claimed that 600 humanitarian aid trucks have entered Gaza, but it remains unclear how much of the aid is actually reaching those in need. Hamas insists that Israel has failed to meet its commitments and has issued a significant threat regarding the hostage exchange on Saturday. If Israel does not return the hostages as agreed, Netanyahu's warplanes and tanks will intervene. However, some fear that Trump's radical plans may escalate the crisis further. So, how long can this ceasefire really last? Egypt and Qatar are working hard to mediate, but the loss of trust is so deep. Both sides want to maintain the ceasefire, but how long can they hold it under such intense pressure? Trump's plan for Gaza threatens the region's stability, and its effects are shaking the Middle East. All eyes are on the upcoming talks this week. In the coming days, the future of the ceasefire or the possibility of a new wave of conflict remains highly uncertain. So, how do you think this crisis will be resolved? The spark for a much larger war could ignite at any moment.